Hello friends, I'm Pradeep. I'm a third year BCom student pursuing in KCS Kashinadar College of Arts and Science from the Department of Commerce. In this video, I'm going to take some of the interesting topics from political environment. Let's see what are the topics are. The first topic, government and business relationship in India. And the second, government control over business in India. And the third, responsibilities of business towards government in India. And the fourth, responsibilities of government towards business in India. First of all, what is political environment? The political environment consists of factors related to the management of public affairs and their impact on the business of an organization. Political environment plays a very crucial role in the regulation of business. Political environment with respect to business includes all the rules and regulations and laws. Let's see the first topic, government and business relationship in India. Indian economy is a mixed economy with having both private and public sector. In such an economy, the government is both regulator and promoter of public enterprise. The existence of public sector determines the role of government as producer. Moreover, since the market was partially replaced by economic planning, the role of government as planner assumed great importance. The relationship between government and business is complex, with both positive and negative aspects in terms of public good. To make things even more complex, the public change depends on a person's ideology. Thus, an accurate and complete understanding of this relationship is required. There are two major aspects of government business relations. They are the rules of the game with regard to market competition. The government oversee the market and control the forces of supply and demand, and to some extent regulate the market actions. And the second one, the regulatory institutions that define and maintain the rules. The regulatory institutions like Security and Exchange Board of India, Reserve Bank of India, IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. Okay, let's move on to the second topic, government control over business in India. There are five topics. They are economic planning, industrial policy, industrial licensing, labor laws, and regulation of foreign trade. First, economic planning. Economic planning means the process by which the key economic decisions and influenced by central government. The planning in India started in the year 1951. The economic planning aims to regulate the investment activity by private enterprise and improve the government activities towards underdeveloped areas. And the second, industrial policy. Industrial policy of government guides the state attitudes towards industrial development, and it lays down priorities regarding the relative role of public and private sectors. The salient feature of industrial policy is mainly to improve the industries in India. The third, industrial licensing. The licensing system designed to ensure proper utilization of the country's resources and balance regional development to overall economic development. And the fourth one, labor laws. This help to regulate the employer employee relations, working and living conditions of workers. Government frames and keeps on updating the labor laws of the country as to keep a check on injustices done to the working class. They act like the labor laws. It includes Factories Act, the Minimum Wages Act, Workmen Compensation Act, the Payment of Wages Act, and Trade Unions Act, etc. And the fifth one, regulation of foreign trade. The regulation of business activities like import and export, foreign exchange, etc. The government itself directly participate in the import and export business through its agencies like STC, State Trading Corporation of India, and MMTC, Minerals and Metals Trading Corporation of India. Okay, Let's move on to the next topic. Responsibilities of business towards government in India. The prominent responsibility of the business towards the government can be described as to obey laws. The law reflects the wishes of the community. They show what the community wants the member to do and what the community wants the member to avoid. If business obeys the laws, the society can function smoothly, and business can prosper only when the society is functioning smoothly. And the next one, payment of taxes. The expenditure of a modern government is heavy and is fast increasing. The main source of income for the government is the different types of taxes imposed by it. The government uses its taxation tools and subsidies in order to promote the production process. The higher taxes may be imposed on goods like alcohol and cigarettes, etc. The next, social responsibility. In addition to the legal and political responsibilities, the business has to take up several moral responsibilities like giving training facilities for the unemployed persons, etc. And the next, providing inputs to the government. The government requires inputs of technical, economic, financial, or political importance for framing appropriate policies. They can be used for collecting the required information and providing it to the government. The next one, government contracts. The government has to take up several works such as construction of roads, bridges, flyovers, airports, etc. But a more common method of undertaking that work is to invite tenders and give contracts to business. It is the responsibility of the business to complete the work in time and maintain a high level of quality of the work. The next one, government services. The business offers services of its leaders to the government to work on different committees. The business leaders have practice experience of a particular type of business. And the next one, active participation in politics. Sometimes the businessmen try to participate actively in politics. For example, Vijay Mallya, a business person who is been as a former MP in Rajya Sabha. The next fourth topic is responsibilities of government towards business in India. The first one, enacting and enforcing law. The behavior of the people in society can be effectively controlled with the help of laws. The government has to pass laws which would create a friendly and helpful atmosphere for the business to grow. Through passing of proper laws is important, an efficient implementation of the law is more important. The second one, maintaining law and order. It is the responsibility of the government to maintain law and order and peace in the community. The government has to maintain law and order for attracting foreign investment. The next one, providing money and credit. Every business requires credit. It is like blood circulation in the body of economy. It is the responsibility of the government to maintain the financial institutions in sound health so that they can mobilize more finances. The next one, providing basic infrastructure. All productive activities require infrastructure by way of transport and communications, supply of energy, and credit. If the government is successful in building efficient infrastructure, business can expand at a fast rate. The next one, providing information. The government collects information on several issues such as the growth of population, changes in the demographic features, trends in immigration, etc. The next one, controlling the growth of monopolies and preserving competition. A free market economy has an inherent tendency to give birth to monopolies. Monopoly means single seller. I'll tell an example about it. You all may heard about Geo SIM network. Before this SIM network arrives, the prices of data on another SIMs are very high because of having no competition, which is having monopoly. and the monopoly seller fix its own prices which is too high, and then the geo arrives. The price race decreases because of too much of competition in market. The next one, awarding patent rights and copyrights. The job of patent rights and copyrights is to give protection to those who invest in research and arrive at inventions and innovations. The next one, protection. It is the responsibility of the government to give protection by using tariff and non-tariff barriers. Tariff means nothing but tax on import and exports. The industries belonging to the developing countries are not able to compete with the industries belonging to the developed countries. After the establishment of WTO, World Trade Organization, protection is slowly on the decline stage. Okay friends, I hope you all liked the topics which I have took. Thank you for your patient listening.